Arianna, what did it mean to have a big breakout game like you did over the weekend?
Yeah, honestly, it just meant a lot. Like, kind of like what I said after the radio. I mean, everyone's going to have their night, especially with the new class of freshmen. It's so unpredictable who is going to kind of be your top scorer, and that's what kind of keeps other teams on their toes guarding us. But it just felt really good that I could help my team, especially being on the road with our first conference game, get that win and kind of put us in a good spot for this upcoming season. So, yeah.
How do you keep your confidence shooting-wise when you kind of go through what you did early in the season and when you don't really have so many opportunities too? Because usually in high school, you're always the person.
Right.
And like you said, on this team,
Right.
there's Addie, whoever,
Yeah.
everybody else.
Yeah. Just trusting in like all the work I've put in and all the practice I've done. I mean, I've shot the ball thousands of times in practice, so just kind of going back to that and sticking true to myself, and kind of like what got me here to Iowa State. So, yeah.
Kind of a non-basketball question. What was it like going from hanging with your brother and your family at the bowl game to get to Stillwater, and logistically wise, what was the travel like, and just how was it frantic at all, or was it easy and you just got it going?
No, it was pretty easy. My family kind of decided last minute that they were actually gonna come through Oklahoma and catch my game, so it was nice to have them there, especially just for my first conference game on the road. And they try to make it as many games as possible, but it was just nice to have them there, and we had a great showing of fans. I know Addie brought a lot of fans, and Jalen, just because it's close for them, so it was really nice.
What does it do for the confidence of the team to get started with conference play with that win on the road?
Oh, definitely. I mean, Coach Fan always says it's better to be 1-0 than 0-1, and now hopefully tomorrow we can make that 2-0. So yeah, it just builds our confidence, especially being a young team. Just knowing that we kind of have that game under our belts now, just kind of gives us a step forward moving on.
What does it say about your guys' whole class as freshmen that all of you have had at least moments? Whether it be Kelsey, whether it be you,
Yeah.
offensive end, defensive end. We see what Addie does, what Audie does.
Yeah.
Just everybody seems to either be fulfilling a role really well or
Yeah.
serving kind of in a starting role.
Yeah, I like to think of our team as like a big puzzle. Each of us kind of has our own part, and we do our things. And as more games come along, we've really meshed together well. So, especially the freshman class, I think it's just knowing our role and knowing like what we can do and what your teammates can do really helps us get in the right spots and help us win games. So, yeah.
How many people did you have coming to see you? Was it friends and family type
It was
deal?
just my family, yeah. But I know Addie brought like her high school team, and
Sure.
Jalen brought some friends and some past teammates. So, yeah.
How many family did you have?
5. My Kendall, Braylon, my mom, and my dad, and his girlfriend, Alyssa. Yeah.
When did they decide to make the trip, and when did you find out they were going to be coming?
It was probably a day or so before they left for Memphis, so I think it was like the 26th or 27th. They left the 26th, so probably like Christmas or Christmas Eve. They decided, they're like, oh, well, it's only a 5-hour drive, so as long as we're down there, we're just going to come through. So it was nice to hear that, but yeah, it was good.
What's it mean to be able to put on a show like that for them in such a special, unique situation?
Yeah, just knowing that, like, having them support me and that all the work that they've put in just to help me get to the point where I am today really just means a lot, and being able to go show it on the court is always a great opportunity. So yeah, it really just made me proud just that I could show them and show our fans kind of what we could do on the road. So yeah.
We've talked a lot about your shooting, but Coach Fenley and some other people have raved just about all the other things you do. What do you kind of take pride in terms of your game and how you're able to contribute outside of scoring?
Yeah. I take a lot of pride in, my defense especially. I don't like getting scored on very much, and I love defense. But just like doing the little things, sometimes you can do the little things and they may go unnoticed, but it's a really big play in that moment. So whether that's like a rebound or a good stop, that's what I take pride in a lot, just doing that, just to help my team. And that's kind of what I'm out there for, is just all my hard work and all the things that I've done leading up to this point. So yeah.
What can this do moving forward now?
Yeah, it would definitely just build my confidence, knowing that I had a good shooting game, just going into this next game, just coming in with the same mindset, that kind of thing. And then just moving forward, just knowing that us as a team, we played really well, even when things kind of got a little rough at the end. Just knowing that we could stick through it and push through it till the end was good.
Real quick. So it's Christmas Eve or Christmas, whatever
Yeah.
you said. Did you have an inkling that they were going to come? Or was it just, did it feel almost like a little bit of a present that not only they probably come to all your home games, but hey, we're going to make the road trip too?
Yeah, I had a thought maybe just because they hadn't missed, I don't think any of my games yet. So I just thought, in my family growing up, we traveled everywhere. So whether bowl games, football games, basketball. So I kind of had a thought that they would maybe swing through.